am ready for Halloween. I've been watching nothing but true crime all weekend. I'm a little traumatized, but I'm in the Halloween spirit. So I watched Stalking Samantha on Hulu. This is a crazy good documentary. I feel like it just shows how people can be insane but not look completely insane or act completely insane. Like it could be a little more subtle and over time, and it's important to like look for the signs. Like this is my face tape, by the way. I forgot to put it on when I slept, so put it on this morning before I go to work so I can work its magic. This is super cheap. It's under $10. It's in my link tree under everyday beauty or something. But yeah, let's talk about it. So in 2011, Samantha meets a guy in student group. He's 7 years older than her. His name is Christopher. And she thinks nothing of it, whatever. He asks her out or buys tickets for some concert, and she declines, and she doesn't have interest like in dating him. But he doesn't stop. So he starts showing up everywhere she goes. Like he just, later on, we find out he puts a GPS tracker. Obviously, this is spoiler alert, so if you, whatever. So he puts a GPS tracker on her and all her friends' cars. After a really long time of this, she gets a restraining order because her friends are like, this is crazy, whatever. So she gets a restraining order on him. I think she moves away for something. I don't know if it's work or whatever. And she eventually moves back home because she misses her friends and family, and her grandmother passes and all of that. So he starts stalking her again. And so this goes on for 13 years. She tries to get a new restraining order after a bit, but they deny it. They deny it because it's not enough proof, and they called it a complicated relationship, and that's nuts. So he had stalked someone before her and served time, like he did probation or something like that. Like he's one of these guys that has always stalked all his life. He's like a professional stalker. He works, sleeps, stalks. That's all he does with his life. And so he's obsessed with her, and he was obsessed with someone else before her, but she actually pressed charges and he served time. And so he left her alone. And so now he's like obsessed with this girl. So what happens one day, they're out, and her friend, Samantha's friend, like approaches him and like wants to beat him up and tells him to get the hell out of there. And when she tries to get the other restraining order, she failed. He like went into the court or something and asked, did she get a restraining order on me? And they told him no. And that should have been a sign to the cops. I swear the government entities just don't know their butt from their anywhere. So he goes and builds a soundproof bunker in a storage container. And he plans to kidnap her and take her there. The crazy part is, and I think this is insanity to the finest, this guy's so out of it that he breaks into her house, he kidnaps her, he takes her to the soundproof thing that cost him like $5,000 or more. He built it. It took him days, all this stuff. It has hooks for the chains on the wall, like a whole thing. So he takes her there. They start to converse. She tries to like do the mental mind game, like, I'm your friend, we can work this out so she could survive. And then he tells her he got the idea from the show You. That show You on Netflix. He got his idea to build that thing from that show. This is when you have to know that TV and pop culture, all this stuff, it does affect sick-ass people, and it does make people sicker than they are. And no one's going to tell me otherwise. But he got the idea from that. Then he tells her, she's like, begs him, let me go and before people start looking for me, and I'll never say a word. You could trust me. And he's like, I'll only trust you if you sleep with me. And she's like, absolutely not, disgusting. And he's like, he keeps doing that. So she's like, well, I guess it's better than being stuck in here being killed. So she's like, I'll just do it, fine, but you have to promise to let me go. So he says yes, he rapes her or whatever, and then he lets her out. And he literally really believed her that she would not say anything. She went straight to the hospital, she went straight to whatever. And he's like pissed when they catch him. He didn't leave town, he didn't flee. Like he really thought that she was going to keep their secret. He really thought that was, so that's the side that he's smart enough to like play it cool when he has to, but also he's like so crazy that he really thought she was going to keep the secret. And that was perfectly normal. And so he gets caught, they go through the trial, you can hear him talking to his mom from the jail, and the mom knew the whole time her son is sick AF. Because she tries to tell him, like, you never mention her. Like, she knows he's sick. And the dad, too. And the dad's like, don't say any more on the phone. Like, they're covering up for their kid, which I don't understand. I'm sorry, no, I don't understand that. If my kid is a sick little puppy like that, one thing is, like, if you steal or something, but if you, like, hurt someone, I don't know if I could cover that. But anyways, he tells the cops like the sex was consensual because technically she agreed to the agreement. So it was consensual in his mind because he didn't force it on her. But yeah, again, like the sickness of the brain. So they gave him 40 to 60 years, which is more than like what they usually give for that kind of crime. But it's a good documentary. I recommend it. I mean, there's so many out there, but this one was pretty good.